Hello everyone, this is Faheem Jackson, and this is Season 3, and it's episode 127 of my podcast show, In the Know. The podcast is aimed at trying to guide people through the world with a variety of topics. Each season, there will be a particular group of topics. Within these topics, I'm asking a question and trying my best to answer the questions with the viewpoints of my world around me. The following episode introduction speech is for the topic of today, and that introduction speech is, what is a good daily workout routine? You see, when trying to come up with a good program to be a part of in the workout space, you have to make sure it works for you. Don't go looking at anyone else thinking to yourself, oh, I want to be like this person. I want my physique to be just like this. It does not work quite like that. You have to break down the food and beverage intake into your body. Make sure you're performing the appropriate exercises that they are consistent with your daily life. That means the right amount of rest, hygiene practices, calorie intake throughout the day. So without too much explanation, let's go into the episode. So why exercise? Every day, well, at least almost every day, I try my best to go to the gym. But from time to time, it's difficult to go. My schedule is tough because my commute to work makes the trip impossible. But hey, find a way to go exercise. That's for those of you who are new to the gym or go to the gym for limited periods of time. You need some reasons as to why you should be going more. The main reason you should go to the gym more is because of the health aspects. You affect your life in a positive way. So your cardiovascular, nervous, digestive, respiratory, skeletal, muscular, endocrine, lymphatic, reproductive systems are working as a cohesive unit in order to make the body work. Also, eating the right food and drinking a lot of water will show in how you exercise. Other benefits that come from exercise will be having a strong mind. You'll be able to think, learn, and critically reason because your body is in movement. And this means the blood is flowing throughout the body, going to go into the right places. Here's something we don't talk too much about, and that is the attention we receive from those we're attracted to as relationship potential. That gives you a whole different type of confidence. Now, as for the people who don't understand how to reach out, what are some ways that you could find out great fitness centers to join? So where to exercise? See, during graduate school, I used to go to the YMCA, but not long after I stopped going to the gym, then around the time of the pandemic when businesses started to reopen, that's when I went to Planet Fitness. And since then, I've been going for about 3.5 years. About a year ago, I started to attend this place called Blink Fitness. As for you, no matter where you're living, you should first choose a place that is cost affordable. I know Planet Fitness is $10 per month for the classic package. There's a startup fee of $1, $10, $39 annually, and no commitment costs. And this membership can only be used at the location where you received your membership. Why is this important? Well, it's because Planet Fitness has another plan that will be charged $25 per month, which includes the same fees as the classic plan, except monthly fees. Now, as for the $25 package membership, this one is called the PF Black Card service. You get to bring guests, use Planet Fitness anywhere in the world, tanning, massages, and 50% off of drinks and other products. Where I go now is called Blink Fitness, which is located in New York City, all over the tri-state area. The monthly membership fees are $10 per month, $25, and $32. This fitness location has more weight selection and machines, treadmills and aerobics areas, along with showers as well as lockers. Another place where you can receive more high-end experience is at Equinox Fitness. This fitness location can be quite expensive for fitness, but they offer spa treatment, personal training, studio Pilates, and even a shop to dress. It's funny I brought up costs associated with the places I've been because this is a setup for the next section of this episode. Pricing. In the previous section, I spoke about places that I went to and their fees attached, but let's observe this in its fullness. Like I said in the previous section, Planet Fitness is a $10 per month for the first plan, and the next plan is $25. Then you have Blink Fitness where I go and the fees are $10, $25, and $32. There's also a place, for instance, here in New York City, which is New York Sports Club. They have two fees, which are $45 and $100. The first plan at $45 offers a single sports club, while the second is offering unlimited access to all locations. With this location, you'll be able to enjoy fitness experts, HIIT classes, dance classes, thousands of pounds of free weights, swimming pools, and cardio machines. Here with the plans, there are joining fees of $49 for the first plan, prorated fees of $37.49, and sales tax of $221. The second plan of $100 with the same joining fee, but a different prorated fee of $83.33. Now both have of $51.21 due as you sign up. Here's a fitness facility that I one day hopefully can enter, and that's Equinox. There are one club location fees, but also all location fees. I can speak for here in New York City, where there is a one club initiation fee of $100 and then $168 monthly fees for one club and $0 cancellation. As for all the club fees, the same $100 initiation fee, but $230 monthly fees and $0 cancellation. There are other places to exercise in New York City as well as your city. But what about the locations which appeal to a specific gender? That's right. They have gyms to appeal to a specific gender. So let's look at those gender specific. We're at the gym. You'll notice there are women who are in the gym that put their headphones on and block out the rest of the environment. But when approached, they start to feel a little uncomfortable. And here's where the idea of having a gender specific fitness center is important. Women are constantly being harassed while trying to go about their daily activities. So when at the gym, this is supposed to be a place where she's able to focus on keeping herself kept and fit. But still, there are men who make this environment difficult to work. So there are now places where women are able to experience fitness around other women who are just as bent on getting into shape as them, without the distraction of dealing with the opposite sex. Sounds crazy because I never thought that I would be a problem, but then I went into my masculine mind and realized that I am a man, and then it didn't shock me. As for the workouts, what are some regimens that you, both men and women, are going to be a part of? Let's research some routines. When it comes to being part of a program, what are some fitness regimens that are going to aid in your building of strength and conditioning? For me, I started a program of my own, but then changed it along the way. If you want to be better in your muscular building or weight loss campaign, then you have to be intentional into getting to where you want to be by focusing hard, eating the right foods, which I will discuss later. But this section covers more of the daily routines for the workouts you'll be performing. I have done for a while pyramid workouts, which are 3 sets, then 2 sets, then 1 set. Now I do 3 sets of the reps I seek to hit, and the purpose is to hit the max that you seek to accomplish. The goal is to reach 7 to 10 reps for more heavy weights, and the other goal is 10 to 12 reps for smaller weights, which will be more for endurance training. Instagram is a great place to read up on routines simply because there are so many personal trainers on social media trying to promote themselves. They will try their best to make sure you are well put together because it builds their brand. So the routine given by them must be coupled together with their own promotion to bring in more customers. So this way, you'll get a more tailored workout that fits in with your nutritional diet. But let's look more into the types of programs you should be doing. Start with something simple. I just downloaded an app where they set you up with a training program for you to gain muscle mass. This is something that I use because I want to gain weight. It's an app that constructs a plan for you to eat right, exercise right, and even days you should take off of recovery. This plan I just started is for a week just to test it out. But it can be as long as 3 months, and I am 6 months from a goal because my sister's getting married next year. Now, as for you, what is the best program for you to be doing something different depending on the level at which you're working? I've been exercising for a few years now, yet a lot of people are going to be working out for the first time, so they're going to need a less intense training program. So for you, with the less intense training programs, you will start with more stretchers and small weights. It's to get your body acclimated to the new lifestyle of yours. You want to lose weight little by little also so that you don't have too much excess skin. Well, once you get to a point where you're able to move past beginner, you go on to be a more pro at what you do. That's where we have advanced strength training. As you become better at lifting weights, then you will notice that your programs will start to change. And these programs will become a little more intense. That means your cardio will become more challenging and the weights will become heavier to lift. This will in turn aid in building more muscle. I've been on this journey and it is tougher to gain than you think, especially when the goal is to put on healthy weight. These gains have to come from foods that we need, which will be put toward gaining. But besides food, which I would discuss in the next section, this section is more about training. To me, I make sure that I do for 3 sets of a certain amount of reps. Right now, I currently bench press 225 for about 6 reps. This is a weight limit to where we need to make sure our form is appropriate so we don't hurt ourselves. Your shoulders can become strained if not bringing the bar down equivalent to the other side. This is the reason why so many people use elastic bands between the arms to keep them square. When working your lower back and body, the workout known as deadlifts. You have to make sure you are using the right posture and form. If not, your body can become strained because it seems as if you're using more of your arms than your back of your legs. That is until you start to pull up, yet you don't pull up really with your arms, just gripping the bar raising up. This is going to feel awkward for a few times, then normal for a while. Make sure you do this with a trainer if you're a starter. Another advanced strength training workout is squats. Squats should be done with the bar first to get your form right. Then you add the weight to each side and squat. But like I said prior, make sure you consult with the trainer before this exercise. I'm used to performing the exercise, so it's nothing for me. So let's go into the meal portion. The diet plays a role. In this section, eating the right foods and drinking water is just as important as workouts. I've recently started using an app, like I said before, which allows me to gain weight through a process measured by the app. For example, on my app that I use, they give the meal selections to help you reach your goals. Breakfast is, for instance, oatmeal with feta. The first snack is smoked and pumpkin seed salad. Lunch is country style lunch. The second snack is smoked packerel salad with dinner at this Pacific whitening with feta. This meal throughout the day will aid in me reaching my weight in 6 months. Now, the food from the week to week will change. So to test out the app over the course of the week is something that I am doing. Then I will make my decision if I want to continue in using the app. For now, it is becoming along great. Your diet plan, of course, could potentially look different. And here's why you should enlist the aid of a personal trainer. Make sure also the trainer is well noted. This could cost quite a bit of money, but you're better off spending to get quality than to not spend and waste both time and money down the road. Oh, and also remember something else that goes into the diet, and that is the beverage which will aid in keeping you hydrated along the way. That's right, you want to drink a lot of water. The body is 70% water, and you should be drinking 7 to 10 glasses of water at a size of about 8 ounces per day. Now on to the next section, and that is this regarding feeling the pain of the workout. This is something that I know all too well. Feeling the burn, but don't burn out. Yesterday I was working out and noticed something toward the end. And that was when my stomach started to cramp heavily. It took me a while coming home in order for my stomach to get back right. And I think that is because my abs were a workout that I have not performed in a while. But as for you, your burn might be a little something different. I've been exercising for years and still feel the burn in those parts of my body. So for those of you who are new to the workout, your burn might be even worse, which is why you start with a light workout plan. You don't want to overexert yourself for the first time. Use small 10-pound plates or even 20-pound. Start with the lowest possible on the machine when new. Your muscles need to become acclimated to the body moving in a certain motion. Your body is being pushed and pulled in directions. I know for me, when I first got back into the gym for the first time in years, my legs cramped. This made me take exercises very slow. Here's something quite interesting. Don't burn yourself out, meaning you have to take recovery days to allow your muscles to rest. Otherwise, now you're running the risk of injury. When this happens, you're now rebuilding back to where you originally were at before the injury. So stay safe, keep on pushing along. So spread the word once you get used to it. Here's the part where we take what we've learned and share it with the world. If you have figured out a way to lift weights and put yourself in a good physical space, then I think it is your duty to share. There's so many people who would like to lose weight and gain muscle. You're somewhat of a beacon of hope for them, especially once they see your before and after results. I think as time progresses, I'll be able to do the same because I am this new program I found via app through my Google Play Store. It's called Mad Muscle app, where they ask you how much weight you are or what you want to lose. Then based on where you want to be, the app constructs a timeline for you to use, which includes a diet and workouts, which take roughly 30 minutes or more and are meant to be fast workouts. So for now, I like this app, but only time will tell. So when you find something that works, spread the word. So with the show wrap up, while we have to ask the question, what is a good daily workout routine? In this episode, I've gone through quite a few ideas in regards to how one should work daily. So in order to keep a guide of people through a daily workout, we have to first show why you should exercise and what is its benefit. Then giving people a place where they can go to work out is a good guide. But if you're going to give people a location, then you should give them some form of pricing. And I've been to a few places exercising, so I can show you some good pricing. Still, I live in New York City, so this will vary depending on what region of the country you're in, or outside the country. Now, there are places you can go if you want to be gender specific, but those places are very few and far between. Coming up with routines. But wait a minute, you have to first have a research to what you're looking for. Once you become better at what you do, then you can perform more advanced workouts. Yet make sure you have a diet that aligns with your workouts. Ultimately, you must be ready to share what you've learned to inspire others. Thank you for listening to In the Know, and I'll be bringing you another episode regarding fitness and wellness. I'll be asking the question, how to bench press the proper way.